Days of Our Lives spoilers. Kristen makes a bold proposal to Rafe. Theo struggles as a dimera. Stephanie erupts at Alex, and Belle and Chad move forward. Salem, USA. In the hallowed, history-soaked halls of Salem, where the air is perpetually thick with secrets and the scent of expensive perfume masking desperation, the wheels of fate are grinding into a new, tumultuous gear. This week, our beloved citizens are navigating a labyrinth of power grabs, identity crises, explosive confrontations, and fragile alliances that could redefine the very landscape of the town. From the dimera boardroom to the intimate corners of personal relationships, no one is safe from the impending storm. A devil's bargain. Kristen's shocking proposition to the commissioner. The most seismic shift appears to be brewing in the most unlikely of pairings. Fresh from the chaos that seems to follow her like a personal thundercloud, Kristen dimera is preparing to make a move that will leave even the most jaded Salemite gasping. Sources close to the enigmatic heiress and occasional nun reveal that Kristen is set to approach Police Commissioner Rafe Hernandez with a bold proposal. But what could the morally flexible Kristen possibly offer the law and order Rafe? Insiders suggest this is not a romantic overture, but a tactical and potentially diabolical alliance. With Rafe perpetually battling the deep-rooted corruption that oozes from families like the Dimeras and the Kyriakises, Kristen's offer is believed to be a deal with the devil himself. She may be offering insider information to take down a common enemy, potentially her own family, in exchange for leverage, immunity, or assistance with one of her many legal entanglements. Kristen sees Rafe as an unexpected key, our source whispers. He's straight-laced, but he's also pragmatic and deeply wants to clean up Salem. She's going to present him with a path to do that, but the cost will be his soul. She'll ask him to look the other way on something major, or to use his authority to intervene in a situation benefiting her. This isn't flirtation. It's a high-stakes negotiation that could compromise Rafe's career and moral core forever. Will the commissioner, forever haunted by his own past compromises, find the strength to refuse? Or will the tantalizing prize of ultimate justice be too great to ignore? A square peg in a round empire. Theo's dimera dilemma. Meanwhile, within the cold, opulent walls of Dimera Enterprises, a different kind of struggle is unfolding. Theo Carver, having stepped into the lion's den to honor his grandfather's legacy, is drowning. The brilliant, sensitive tech visionary is finding the cutthroat, profit at any cost dimera ethos to be a toxic poison. Theo is not a shark, and in that boardroom, everyone has razor-sharp teeth. An employee confides. He's struggling with the ethical compromises, the backstabbing, and the overwhelming pressure to be something he's not. He's trying to modernize, to bring heart to the company, but he's being systematically blocked and undermined at every turn. This internal conflict is taking a severe toll. Expect to see Theo questioning his very place in the family, grappling with whether blood obligation is worth the destruction of his principles. His relationship with Chad, once a potential ally, is now fraught with complexity as Chad moves on, see below, leaving Theo feeling more isolated than ever. The question is no longer if Theo will break, but when and what form his rebellion will take. Will he walk away from the empire, or will he be forced to develop a darker edge to survive? Enough. Stephanie's fury boils over. Across town, a relationship that has been a roller coaster of passion and frustration is about to hit a catastrophic derailment. Stephanie Johnson has finally reached her limit with Alex Kyriakis and is set to erupt in a confrontation that will be heard across University Hospital. Stephanie has watched Alex yo-yo between grand gestures and profound selfishness, between professed love and undeniable ego, a friend of Stephanie's reveals. The final straw appears to be connected to his incessant need to save or control women, perhaps involving his ongoing entanglement with Teresa or his meddling in her professional life. She's done being patient. She's done making excuses. This isn't a simple lover's quarrel. This is a long overdue volcanic eruption of self-respect. Stephanie will unleash a torrent of pent-up frustration, calling out Alex's arrogance, his unreliability, and the emotional whiplash he provides. This confrontation promises to be a defining moment for Stephanie, reclaiming her agency, and could very well spell the end of Stolix as we know it. Will this scorched earth moment finally be the catalyst for real change in Alex? Or will it simply send him spiraling into another bad decision? An unlikely harbor. Belle and Chad find solid ground. In a surprising counterpoint to the chaos, a beacon of mature stability is forming. Belle Black and Chad Dimera, two individuals profoundly scarred by betrayal and loss, looking at you, Sean and Abigail, are decisively moving forward. This isn't a whirlwind romance. It's a conscious choice, an observer notes. They are two intelligent, wounded people who recognize a kindred spirit. They're communicating, setting boundaries, and building something based on mutual respect and understanding, rather than drama. They are leaning on each other to navigate their complicated lives. Belle with her high-stakes legal career and fractured family. Chad with the Dimera throne and raising his children. Their connection offers a safe harbor from their respective storms. However, in Salem, peace is always fragile. Their growing bond will undoubtedly draw attention, potentially from a vengeful Sean, a scheming Kristen, or even a jealous Julie Williams. For now, however, Belle and Chad are proving that forward motion, however cautious, is possible in a town that loves to drag its citizens back into the past. The bottom line. This week in Salem, the lines between enemy and ally are blurring, personal breaking points are being reached, and the search for identity and peace continues against all odds. Kristen's proposal to Rafe threatens to upend the town's moral axis. Theo's inner war could weaken the Dimera foundation. Stephanie's explosion will redefine her path, and the quiet progress between Belle and Chad offers a fragile hope. As always, in Salem, the only certainty is that today's proposal is tomorrow's regret, and today's peace is tomorrow's war. Stay tuned. The days of our lives are about to get even more complicated.